right, here's one last question with another tricky inverse. So over here we have a machine that's regulated to dispense dye, and it says it follows a normal distribution with mean mu and standard deviation 0.4. So right away we know it's a normal distribution. We're going to put in everything we know. We don't know the mean, but we do know the standard deviation. It says over here, if more than 6 milliliters of dye are discharged when making a particular shade, the shade is unacceptable. And we want to determine the mean so that only 1% of cans of paint will be unacceptable. So first of all, we have more than 6. So we're looking for the area to the right, and we want that area no more than 1%. So again, this is definitely a hard question because we have to first understand the context of the question. So we don't know the mean, we do know the standard deviation. We said if more than 6 millimeters are discharged, then it's unacceptable, and we only want 1% of it to be unacceptable. So again, we would go through the process of first finding our z-scores associated, so looking at our standard normal distribution with an upper tail probability of 0.01. So again, let's go back to StatCrunch. Let's look at what is that z-score that separates the top 10% from the bottom 9%, 99%. So if we use the inverse norm, then we would do 99% on the left using inverse norm of 0.99, or if we're using StatCrunch, we can put in the area to the right. So we're going to change this to a greater symbol over here, and we're going to have a probability of only 0.01 over on the right. That gives us a z-score of 2.33. So again, that's our z-score over here. Then we're going to plug into our formula. So we had our x value is equal to z times sigma plus mu. So our x value is 6. Our z-score is 2.33. Our standard deviation was given as 0.4. And what we're trying to find is our mean. So multiplying 2.33 times 0.4, which is 0.932, and then we still have the 6 on the other side, so we're going to subtract 6 minus 0.932, and we end up with 5.068 is our mean. One thing you want to remember when you have a context like that is you actually want to make sure that you're putting in the units. So this is something when we're doing our worksheet in class, you're going to get subtracted points if you're not putting in the units. So our mean is 5.068 milliliters.